Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm gonna start calling myself Smiley now, just so yeah, what. Um, Anyways, I'm bringing you my Week 7 battle against Ollie and the Basil Bastiodons. Hopefully, I pronounced that right. Um, no overlay, nothing like that. Kind of recording this last minute. Been busy all week. Um, my first week back to work since I requested like all of last week off um, because of it was my birthday, so wanted to just relax, hang out with my girlfriend and some friends. Anyways, I had this battle, I believe a couple days ago. Um, I believe he's 1-5. Uh, he's had a really rough season, but he's still a really good battler. So I obviously can't take anything for granted. We are on a winning streak. Believe it's a 4-game winning streak right now. Anyways, so looking at the matchup, I know uh, his chestnut uh, can pretty much stand in front of Zygarde. Scizor, uh, not so much Tapu Fini because I'll outspeed and hit it with a Moonblast. My Zygarde is actually a mix attacker, mainly with just HP flying, so he can hit Chestnut for over 50%. I'm D-Dance. I am worried about the Landorus. I'm worried about Cobalion. My Mamoswine, I have not really that fast, but he's mostly bulky, so that he could take a close combat from Cobalion, since he's carrying Chopper Berry. Gleespot, another Pokemon. Um, Tapu Fini, I believe I brought. I forgot the set that I brought for Tapu Fini. But that doesn't matter. What matters is I explain my thought process. Obviously, I think it does matter, but I mean, anyways, let's just get to it. Sorry if I'm a little off track. I'm going to go out in a bit, and I just figured we'll record before I go out to get something to eat. Also, I am working on a new OU live video. It's centering around Empoleon. I've been using it on the ladder with the team I built. So far, I've just been having like a blast using it because it's it catches so many people off guard. The idea came to me when I was I was using my old OU teams, like the one from the videos, the OU video I made, and I realized I don't really have a good way of dealing with landers. So I figured why not try and pull it out with his ability Defiant. All right, let's get this started. So I wanted to try to get rocks up early. That's why I'm also Chopper Berry. So I wanted to lead Mamoswine. Whoa, that's too much. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down. I don't care. So let's see. I expected him to go into this pretty fast. Anyway, so turn one, I went for Ice Shard. Obviously Landorus. I could have easily gone for like an Icicle Crash or Stealth Rock, but I didn't want to risk him staying in and just going for an attack. He went into his Cobalion. He probably expecting me to switch out, thinking that I'm like Choice Band or Choice Scarf since I've been bringing a lot of Choice Scarf from Mamoswine. I go for Earthquake, Chase Chuka. Not much I can do about that. Um, I decided I need to stay in though, because if I get rid of Cobalion, that is opening up the door for my Swords Dance Scizor, who once I weaken Tentacruel and get rid of Druddigon, because likely his Druddigon is going to be Rocky Helmet with Rough Skin, so that way he could pretty much deal with my Scizor, chip it down a lot faster than it would. There we go, we see the Chopper Berry tech, keep me alive. I go for Earthquake, get rid of this. Obviously, I don't want to lose Mamoswine, because if Landorus does get out of hand for me, Mamoswine is obviously the best mon to take it down. So I decided to go Glispa since he can take pretty much any attack that. Oh, I forgot his name. Chestnut can go for. Right here, it's just like I go for first impression. My team had like a ton of priority, so I had like Sucker Punch, Ice Shard, Extreme Speed, and Bullet Punch. Um, Right here is when he goes Dredagon, I realize, yeah, he is Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin. I take a huge chunk, like, despite not being attacked. Decide to go Tapu Fini in case he tries to glare at me, because that's like an obvious thing he can do, which is really good on my end. I force him out. Obviously, he's got to go Tentacruel since um, uh, Tentacruel is obviously his best mon to deal with Tapu Fini. He hadn't brought it to any of his previous battles, so I knew for a fact he would definitely bring it against me since it could stand in front of. He would have to use it to check Darmanitan. Doesn't really check Darm, but it can switch into Flare-Blitz to a certain extent. Tapu Fini, literally none of Tapu Fini's dual staff can deal with it. And I just remember my set. I'm actually screen setter Tapu Fini, and I think I'm terrain extender. And here's the light screen. Yeah, I was terrain extender. So the reason why I was terrain extender is I didn't want to risk getting poisoned, getting burned, anything like that. I decided, I'm gonna go for the Zygarde sweep, um, which was pretty like um, early for me to try to do that because I probably should have gone chipped down on everything else, but I got like really greedy. I kind of regret that. Um, and here we just see Hidden Power flying just do so much damage to the Chestnut. I've actually been complimented on like the type of prep that I would bring. Right here, since I lost light screen, I did not want to stay in against this Landorus, because I was assuming Scarf, and even if I was +1, he still outspeed me. Um, and he just goes for U-turn. Obviously, that's a safe play on him to just try and get momentum. And right here, um, I figured I'm going to break something because I don't see him going for an attacking move. Um, I know this seems kind of dumb, what I'm doing right now is by attacking this Dredagon, but I actually saw an opportunity in this. As soon as I get rid of this this Dredagon, I pretty much win with Scizor because I'm also carrying knockoff on it, so I could actually do a ton of damage to Tentacruel. So right here, I went into Gully so I could see what he would go in and then immediately get momentum. I love Gully for that. This forces out his Landorus into Tentacruel. Again, I have to just go for a nice type move in case he decides to stay in. I can't risk him going for an attack, and I lose my Mamoswine. So let's go for Earthquake. Okay, I'm pretty dumb for staying in because I'm just taking more toxic damage. Alright, guy. And right here, obviously Tentacruel is the best play for him since he can take a Bullet Punch easily, especially since he's at a good amount of health. And I don't know what was going through my head, but I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna win. I don't care what happens. I'm not losing like this. I get a Sword Sense up. Not bad, not bad. I think the calc said I could have OHKO'd him if he had like no defense. And the balls I have to go for a second one, risking a burn because he's faster than me. And I click knockoff. I live on 13%. I don't get burned, luckily. And I just proceed to just run through the rest of his team. Yeah, like this Landorus isn't taking a +4 bullet punch. That was a heavily offensive Scizor. The reason why I said not sure if it was a GG to Redikai was I didn't know if he had Spiky Shield or not on Chestnut. But yeah, this pretty much sealed the game for me. Scizor getting a huge sweep this week. So yeah, I plan on uploading my OU live. I still have yet to record it. I've still been testing it out. I think I've peaked around a score of like 1,460. I've been taking some bad losses. I've noticed I struggle against like common mons like AV Magirna and Fizdef Tangrowth. My team just really struggled with that. I've been testing out like Heatran, Tornadus Therian, just different mons. I need a good Zmon that can beat Tangrowth, um, and like just those bulky pivot mons that force switch-ins. But yeah, overall, I've been having really, obviously since I started winning in this league, been having a lot of fun. Went from tied for last in the division to now in first place. I believe I'm barely under Wormpow due to differential in terms of like lead for the conference. But yeah, and I beat him, so I mean I got that going for me. And then the rest of my schedule is pretty much division rivals, and I think I take on uh, the Starfish next week. I take on U-Turn soon, which is definitely going to be fun. They're really good battlers. I feel like my division opponents are going to be a bit harder for me to prep for since they've seen what I've done, and now they don't see me as somebody that started off 0 and 2. So they're probably going to prep even more serious for me, which is exciting because I want them to bring their A game against me. I don't want lazy prep against me. Um, but yeah, been a blast doing this battle. Hope you guys enjoy your day. By the time this goes up, it's gonna be in the afternoon for me, so I'll probably record my OU live right after this video is uploaded, and then probably upload it like on a Tuesday or something. All right.